I'm really glad that you told me. I honestly had no idea. Oh, my, is that really the time already? Well, I should be heading out. Of course, I've got work tomorrow. You're lucky that you get to see me on my one day off. Normally I'd be spending this time, sitting around my house in some sweatpants eating some ice cream, but, decided to change up my plans just for you. Yeah, I actually got it right here with them, so I'm gonna bounce with them if that's cool with you. Oh, perfect. We gonna leave together then. Alrighty. I will see you later. Thank you so much for inviting us over. It's always nice to see you guys. Yeah, of course it is. I'll see you later. Alright, bye. Oh, thank you. Where did you park again? Oh, right there. Okay. Thank you. Come on. Let's head back to my place. We're eventually going to have to tell them, right? Yeah, no, I know why. I could just as easily have told them. I honestly feel the same way about it that you do. I don't know, I love them, don't get me wrong, I really do. It's just, we've all been friends for years, and I don't want to make anything weird, it's not saying that this is weird. I'm just saying that you and I haven't even had our first fight, so I don't really know how you and I kind of handle drama when it comes to, that kind of relationship dynamic. So I was gonna try and wait till after our first fight, but that's not gonna happen for a while. It's only been 2 months, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna get suspicious. We can't keep our hands off each other. We keep leaving together, showing up together. I know that they'd be supportive of us, obviously, right? I guess I'm just more nervous about telling them that I'm in another relationship, especially so soon after the last one. It was only about 4 months ago. But hey, that was a relationship that ran its course, is what it is. Besides, how was I supposed to know that you were going to come into my life? Or, should I say, shine a little brighter in my life? I'm kind of embarrassed because I know I've got this reputation of being someone that is never single for very long, and I kept telling myself, this next one is going to be the one I'm going to take some time off, but next thing I know, bam, I'm right back then there. It's not like I'm trying to run away from the pain of the breakup. Believe me, I feel it full frontal. I just get so tired of doing things by myself, having to hold my head up at times where I don't want to, having to tell myself that I'm strong when it's always nice to hear from someone else. And besides, you've been so good to me even from the beginning. Even during our first kiss. Do you remember that? Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. It was at the house party, remember? That they threw? Yeah, it was crazy. There was a lot of people there. I remember I was drunk by the time you showed up. And when I saw you, I just remember clinging to you all night long. I did not want to let you go. You took care of me, gave me water, and told me it was vodka. So I drank it. You made sure that I drank it all. And you even took care of me when I ended up unloading the contents of my stomach into your toilet. You sat with me, even with the party going on, and made sure that no one else came in so no one else saw me. You sat there and just held my hair back. Which is easy to do considering that you can be sitting 3 feet away from me and still be able to get most of it. I remember that after I was done dry heaving, you carried me up to your room and laid me in your bed and closed the door to make sure that I could sleep in peace. You'd check on me and make sure that I drank water when I was awake. Oof, it was a rough night. Remember the next morning I woke up and I had no idea where I was. I was confused, but I could tell that the sun was coming in because the window was wide open. I walked over to the dining area and saw that most of the party was still crashed out on the floor. Crawled over everybody and saw that the back door was open. I went outside and saw you there, of course, reading your book. So I came over, and when I saw you, I couldn't say anything. I had this rush, this overwhelming urge. And I just sat down in your lap, didn't say anything. I just sat down and hugged you. And that's all I could do. I hugged you, and in that moment, I knew you were so good to me. I felt so safe. I remember I let you go. We looked at each other for a moment. We kissed. You then told me how I desperately needed a mint and a shower. And that's when I knew that we were destined. We went out later that night and even saw each other the next morning. Oh yeah, no, it's cool. We can celebrate all of our first in one day. Not very many couples can say that. Just a time saver. We'll tell them. We'll start telling people. I promise. I'm just enjoying the fact that nobody's bugging us about it, Nobody's asking questions. Nobody's asking how you are and all that good stuff. No, yeah, I mean how you are. Not like, how are you doing? You know what I mean. Like, how you are. Because our friends have no sense of boundaries. You know this. I know this. Obviously, we have no sense of boundaries either. At least with each other. And I'm glad after all these years, you and I finally softened up a bit to realize that we like each other. And to admit it to ourselves that we like each other. I was in a adamant denial about it. From the sounds of it, you were too. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've kind of had a crush on you for a while. Don't get me wrong. But, I mean, you've been there for me through a lot, A lot. I've told you a lot about me, and hell, you know things about me that my family doesn't even know, and most of my best friends don't know. And I can't thank you enough for it. It means the world to me. That's why all of this, being with you, is so easy. Because I don't have to hide anything. I don't have to remember some story. You know the stories. You were there. You've always been there. Yeah. And I'm glad that we're doing this. I think it's a long time coming, and I'm pretty sure our friends would say the same once we tell them. this is my place. Well, here we are. Do you want to come inside for a cup of coffee or something? Oh, you're so sweet. You think coffee actually means coffee. No, honey, I'm at the... Here, let me try it this way. Do you want to come up and get some coffee, huh? Huh? See what I'm saying? Get a coffee, you know? You know what I'm saying? Hey. Does that make sense? So you coming in or not? Okay. Yeah. We'll need coffee to keep me awake. Hey. Thank you for being so understanding about this. I know that it's hard to be in a secret relationship, but it won't be this way for long. I promise. Hey, come on. Let's go get that coffee.